goes on and on.
Hi everybody. It's actually morning, so I'm going to say good morning. I've been busy making some special things today, and I'm going to read a book that my grandson Shane wanted me to read. It's called Robin Hood. Do you like Robin Hood? Well, Shane loves Robin Hood, and he's an archer like Robin Hood. So I'm going to read this story for Shane today. Here's a story of the most famous hero who ever lived, Robin Hood. He lived in Sherwood Forest, just outside Nottingham town, with his big friend Little John and his outlaw band of merry men. Yes, Robin Hood was an outlaw. Whoa. You see, while good King Richard was off defending England, Richard's brother, the silly and wicked Prince John, took over the throne. Prince John was just as greedy as he was silly. The more taxes and gold he collected, the more he wanted. He sent his sheriff to get every coin in Nottingham. Robin and his band of merry men fled to the forest and became outlaws. They outsmarted Prince John at every turn. They stole the gold from the rich, and they gave it right back to the poor. And Robin was the boldest, craftiest one of them all. So even though he did bad things, because it's not good to steal, he was stealing and giving it back to the poor people who had no money left. Meanwhile, in the castle, the kind and beautiful Maid Marian sat wistfully at her window. She and Robin were secretly in love. She wished they could marry, but then she said, "He's probably forgotten all about me." And deep in Sherwood Forest, Robin Hood was thinking of his lady love. "I love her," he told Little John, "but it just wouldn't work. She's a high-born lady of quality." So they each were kind of dreaming of each other, weren't they? One day, a grand event took place, the tournament of the Golden Arrow, to judge the best archer in the kingdom. Archers from all over England began to arrive in Nottingham. A crowd gathered to eat, to play games, and watch the grand Golden Arrow contest. As for the prize, do you know what it was going to be? It was to be a kiss from the lovely Maid Marian. "This will be my greatest performance," proclaimed Robin Hood. Wow, who wouldn't want a kiss from lovely Maid Marian? The fanfare sounded and the drums rolled to announce start of the contest. The archers marched past Prince John. Thought Maid Marian, "I think that stork looks like..." The stork winked at Maid Marian. Who do you think it is? Of course, the stork was the best of all the archers, even when the villainous sheriff tried to mess up the stork's aim. Thwack! He hit a perfect bullseye every time. Prince John smiled slyly. The best marksman in the kingdom could only be... you know who. Prince John ripped at Robin's disguise with his sword. He knew he must be Robin Hood. No other archer could be that good. "Seize him," Prince John ordered his guards. Oh, what's going to happen to Robin Hood? But Robin Hood had good friends. They battled the guards and they saved Robin Hood from Prince John. "Long live King Richard," shouted Robin as he scooped up Maid Marian and disappeared into the forest. While Alan a Dale sang of life, laughter, and love, Robin Hood and Maid Marian joined the merry men, dancing long into the night. Back in the castle, Prince John snarled, "Double the taxes! Triple the taxes!" And before long, Robin Hood's friends had been thrown into prison. How could Robin Hood get past the guards? Oh, by disguising himself as a guard, of course, and stealing the keys. While Little John set everyone free, Robin slipped into Prince John's room, where the prince lay sleeping, surrounded by the royal treasure. Robin rigged up a rope and pulley to lower the sacks of gold out the window to the merry men who were waiting below. Robin Hood had just begun his escape when Prince John woke up. They're getting away with my gold, sobbed Prince John. Guards, to the jail! Ouch, exclaimed Robin as the castle archer shot arrow after arrow his way. Robin's friends fled from the castle while the sheriff set the tower on fire. But where was Robin? Would he escape? Yes. With flames licking at his heels, Robin leaped from the castle wall and escaped into the forest. Prince John had lost again. Wow, that Robin Hood is pretty clever. A few days later, good King Richard returned to his castle. All the land was filled with joy. But who was most joyous? Why, Robin Hood and Maid Marian, of course. And look at that. Did they get married? Yes, and they lived happily ever after. And that one was for Shane. Now I'm going to do letter D today. D in my little singing book. Maybe we'll do D and E. This is the letter D, isn't it? Capital D, lowercase d. And this is a fun little song about words that begin with D. So listen for those words. Donkey, dragon, dungeon, drip, doodle, dumpling, double dip, dandelion, dungarees. All these words begin with D. Doll and donut, dinosaur. Can you name a dozen more? I have a question. What's a double dip? That's right. You can get a double dip of ice cream when you go to the ice cream store. It means 2 scoops. What are dungarees? Anyone know? I hear someone saying it. They're like overalls. They're pants that have suspenders, and we call them overalls. Can you name a dozen more words that start with D? Yes, good. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. A dozen is 12. I think I heard people say 12 more words. Dylan starts with D. Dog starts with D. Delicious starts with D. Do starts with D. Oh, there's all sorts of words. That's right. You keep saying them, and we've said more than a dozen. Let's sing it one more time. Donkey, dragon, dungeon, drip, doodle, dumpling, double dip, dandelion, dungarees. All these words begin with D. Doll and donut, dinosaur. Can you name a dozen more? This is E, capital E, lowercase e, E. Every morning, Eloise, can you see Eloise there? Every morning, Eloise has hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. She never eats them fried, 'cause boiled eggs are the tastiest. Eloise the elephant thinks that eggs are dandy. She eats 11 every day and says they taste like candy. Now, when my kids were little, they loved hard-boiled eggs too. I could make them and a dozen would just disappear. And sometimes we'd make egg salad sandwiches. What letter is this? That's right, capital E, lowercase e. Every morning Eloise has hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. She never ever eats them fried, 'cause boiled eggs are the tastiest. Eloise the elephant thinks that eggs are dandy. She eats 11 every day and says they taste like candy. I love hard-boiled eggs too. And one last book is called Counting Blessings. Counting Blessings. I'm happy. Look at that. He's so happy. Do you know why? I've discovered the secret of happiness. Do you want me to tell you? He's got the secret of happiness. Counting blessings. No kidding. Every day, anywhere, all the time. You know, things that you are thankful for, things that you are happy about. Did you ever try not to laugh when somebody was tickling you? Well, when you count your blessings, it's like getting tickled on the inside. Your frown turns upside down and your heart begins to sing. Come on, let's try it right here, right now. Let's start with 3. I'll go first. Number 1, the first blessing is my eyes, so I can see all the blessings around me, like my fat cat Cleo asleep on my bed, which is actually number 3, my bed. I mean, the coziest place in the whole wide world. Look at that. 3 special blessings, his eyes, his cat, and his bed. Sometimes we just take all those things for granted. Count your blessings. 1, 2, 3. By yourself or here with me. Count the blessings in plain view, or close your eyes and see a few. Count them standing on your head. Count them while you lie in bed. Keep a few in your back pocket. Tuck a few inside a locket. Count your blessings when you're blue. Count them when you're happy too. Okay, everyone, close your eyes. And think of 3 blessings that you could think of. Ready? I thought of 3. My grandkids, my house, and my wonderful husband. Did you think of them too? When I first started, I wrote a few blessings down each day and kept them in a box. 2 weeks later, I read them all at once. Wow, did I feel happy? Wow, I can't stop. I'm counting blessings inside. I'm counting blessings outside. Blessings that start with the letter P, like popcorn, or any other letter. Blessings that go from A to Z, a personal favorite. How many blessings can I count in a minute? Blessings that rhyme. This takes an expert. Thank you for the big green tree with the tree house that Dad made for me. For all the toys and all the fun my friends and I have in the sun. There are no rules. No blessing is too big or too small. See that little tiny mouse there? If you count it as a blessing, then it is one. Here's the deal. Think about things that make you sad. You'll be sad. Think about things in your life that make you happy, and you'll be happy. On here it says pals, music, colors, dancing. Yes. Take it from me. Once you realize how full of blessings your life really is, you'll feel almost like you're going to explode. And that's really great. Because that's when you start looking around for ways to become a blessing to someone else. You could give a smile. You can give a kind word. It says bonjour. That means hello in French. You can lend a helping hand. Wow, look at that. He's helping with the dishes. You can give someone a hug. Those are all blessings. Blessings are like hugs from God to let you know how much He loves you. Counting blessings is like hugging God back. So you know what? All around us, we have so many things to be thankful for. We could think about the coronavirus and go, get kind of grumpy and crabby and not think about all the good things we have, but we all have so many good things. So count your blessings and it'll make you feel happy inside. Well, bye everyone. Get some exercise, listen to Mom and Dad, and read some books on your own. I'm going to throw you a kiss. Hope you caught it. Love you. Bye.
Hey.